Hi again, everyone, and thank you for joining us on our weekly Watch Party Wednesday. I'm Lee Gordon, coming to you live from Chicago, home of Brunswick, where we are thrilled to welcome all of our incredible Freedom Boat Club owners and members from all over the world. And tonight, we are pleased to present the owner of the Freedom Boat Club in San Diego and the Franchisee of the Year award winner, Mr. Dan Hasbrouck. It's been a year since we've seen each other. It's good to finally see you again here on the Zoom. So you're going to be hosting an exclusive Taste of Freedom Dock and Dine special in the heart of what they're telling me, Dan, is America's finest city. Now, I'm in the second city. I've been to San Diego. It's pretty outstanding. But how are you guys doing?
We're doing great. Thanks for the Franchise of the Year plug. I almost forgot about that. The year's been so long. That was wonderful to hear, but it's been really good. So
I've got, Angela, who produces these segments. She's from San Diego. She's always set me up with really nice questions. But for you, we've got to ask you how the surf is today.
I surfed this morning appropriately, and it was actually pretty good. Fog rolled in, and I think somebody saw a rainbow, and the rainbow distracted them, so I caught a wave. So I'm not.
I ask myself all the time, why am I not living there? I woke up this morning, took the dog outside. It was probably 30 degrees, a little frost on the ground. Definitely not surfing weather, but we'll trade stories about that at some point.
Problem.
So, little icebreaker. We've already talked about the surf. Let's talk about some music. And, Freedom Boat Club has a new Spotify playlist. When you're out on the water, getting some waves or just cruising on the boat, what kind of music are you listening to?
Oh, my music selection is very eclectic. I am all over the place. I was raised by a single mom for a long time, so I inevitably will go back to some classic rock or something from the 80s. But recently, how about this? Steve Winwood.
Wow. That's not bad at all.
It's
kind of like yacht rock, but just to the next level.
Yeah. I'll hit you with some Winwood. So there you go.
We might have to sing some at the end of this. But
okay.
We'll do that in a separate. We don't want to scare people off, right?
Sure.
So a lot of our Freedom Boat Club franchisees and owners and members have pretty incredible stories, and you do as well. It's a helicopter pilot. Now you're dominating the seas of Freedom Boat Club. What inspired you and Jennifer to take this plunge, so to speak, and join Freedom Boat Club?
I actually think it was boiling and breeding in there for a long time. Me and my wife both have entrepreneurial parents from Sarasota. They had businesses for a long time, their whole lives down there. And when we moved out to San Diego with our jobs, it was just always in the background to do something that was really our own. And I'm actually 100% sure I know exactly what happened. Jennifer saw an article in SRQ magazine in Sarasota for 40 Under 40 featuring John Giglio. Gave it to me, and she just kept pushing it in front of my face. And I think I picked her up from work one day, and I said, I requested info, and they gave me a call, and we're going to meet John and Lisa Almeida up at an MRA convention in Santa Barbara. And it just, it was almost like it was destiny a little bit, because, again, hometown Sarasota, Venice, that's where Freedom Boat Club's from. And then it just kind of led to our hometown in San Diego,
So I don't think you've lived until you've got a picture of John Giglio hanging in your office. Yes. I know I do. You need we all need an autographed picture of John Giglio somewhere. It just kind of really christens everything, doesn't it?
Yes.
So you mentioned Florida. You mentioned you guys were in Sarasota. You made the trek from the East Coast all the way to the West Coast. But I'm told that your first boating experience was kneeboarding, and well, you just were afraid to let go of the rope. So what made you let go of Sarasota and everything you guys knew outside of John Giglio, of course, and go across the entire country to the West Coast and just let it all hang out in San Diego?
Inevitably, I think it was just it was within our nature. I think we had tackled everything we could tackle in Florida, and we had just got married, I think, that October. Matter of fact, my wedding anniversary is next week. And we left that January. So it was, we got married and we walked in probably a month later and told everybody we're leaving. We got to go. And I think I did an interview for tour helicopter pilot in Hawaii, and we were doing interviews in Colorado. And it was just, there was a date and get in the car, and job or no job, we're going somewhere. And we ended up in San Diego. So
that's great. I mean, in Freedom Boat Club now with 243 locations and growing. You guys continue to grow. Last year at the conference, you won Franchisee of the Year award. So you guys have a nice growth plan as well. Can you talk about what is kind of fueled that and the success you guys have seen this year as well?
It's a wonderful question. I think in the very, very beginning, a lot of it was the new marketing and just introduction to what social media brings to finding customers and clients and members across the country. I think that was true for a lot of businesses, 5 or 6 years ago. That was a big spark. I think being in a town that was prime for a product like this was fantastic as well. I mean, it's San Diego. That's awesome. And then this year, very specifically, I think a lot of people are talking about the fact that they canceled their vacations and they needed to do something with their kids or their families or themselves. And they joined the boat club. And, we're hoping, and I think we did, we showed them such a great product, they're going to stick around a long time.
That's great. And I know, Freedom Boat Club is the #1 social club for boaters. You guys have a huge social audience in San Diego. And the beauty of your group is you can probably get on the water 365 days a year. So what are you looking forward to the most when we get on the other side of this COVID thing, to getting everybody back together in a place that they were before?
We did monthly events, and we had one of our members was a caterer. So we always had some local food. Once a year, he would do a fish filleting seminar, which we really appreciated. And we would do other seminars too, which really gave the member that extra experience. Fishing, as I grew up in Florida, I know how to fish in Florida. Moving here, fishing in California is much different. And any of the new members who've never fished before, they kind of get thrown, quote unquote, into the deep end because it's challenging. I mean, you want to go catch a bluefin tuna? Good luck. You got to have all the right stuff. So I miss having that one-on-one fishing seminar that the member got the experience and then met other members, and then those members got together and get on a boat, and then inevitably they would catch fish together and it would improve the experience, which is kind of what we're all about. So
it's just a matter of time. We're going to be there. We're going to be there soon, right? So you've got 30 dock and dines to choose from throughout San Diego, and I love this concept. And members truly have the ultimate freedom travel pass. So what are some of the hidden gems in San Diego? And that's kind of a rhetorical question, right? Because San Diego is a hidden gem in and of itself. But if you're out on the water in San Diego, what should we be exploring?
Your #1 stop's got to be Bali High. Everybody knows Bali High. It's got one of the best views. It's right on Shelter Island. When you sit there and you eat, you're looking at downtown, which is the way the bay's laid out is really unique and really cool. I think another gem that gets missed is going down to the Lowe's Hotel in South Bay and eating down there. I love the fact that you can avoid traffic and drive to Coronado and park at a public dock and go to any restaurant you want in Coronado. Pio's is right there, which is really nice. And they've got great sushi. One of the things I think was really cool is I'm glad the city finally listened to its citizens and built this Embarcadero area that was right downtown. It was kind of missing out a little bit. And they changed it. It's 3 restaurants or 4 restaurants, I believe, sitting on a public dock that you can pull up to, and you can, choose what you want. So, yeah. That's
incredible. That's incredible. I know Freedom Boat Club means a lot to you and Jennifer, but in one word, what does it mean to you?
I wouldn't say freedom. That would be cliche. That's a really good question.
You say freedom.
I would like to say freedom with multiple, like it's opened up a whole new world for me. So yeah, I'll go with it. Cliche or not, freedom.
It works. Hey, it works. Dan and Jennifer from Sarasota to San Diego. Without further ado, let's enjoy our Taste of Freedom Dock and Dine special starring our very own Dan Hasbrook from Freedom Boat Club San Diego.
Hey, Freedom Boat Club family, it's Dan and Jennifer Hasbrook out here in San Diego. We're going to take you on the San Diego Taste Day San Diego today. We're really excited about that. First, we're going to Pio's on Coronado. Then we're going to go over to the Embarcadero.
Portside Pier.
The Portside Pier, that's right. We're going to check out Miguel's. Then we're going to go to the Bali High. Last but not least, of course, you got to be careful because the Mai Tai over there really take you out and can't drive your boat back. So stand by. We're going to go to 3 places today. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be great. Thanks. we've made it. We're parked. Yo's is right behind me. Downtown. It's right there. There's Jen. And we're walking up. We're gonna grab some appetizers. Bye, Peonies. Thank you for a delicious lunch. Off to the next place. On the way, we have a special surprise. Stand by. All right, Freedom Family. We're popping up on the little surprise. This is the USS Midway. One of the most iconic landmarks in San Diego. There she is right there. Pretty awesome. It's right downtown. Off to the next spot. Jen, you driving?
Yeah.
Oh no. Hey guys, we're on our next spot, spot number 2, Portside Pier. I'm gonna try to sneak over there and dock and grab some food. Sweet. Nice. All right, we made it to the second spot, Miguel's. Chips and sauce on the way. There's the water. Pretty sweet. Leaving Portside Pier, heading to the third location, trying to avoid sailboats. Jennifer's driving. Careful. Whoop. Here we go. All right, guys, that's number 2 down. 1-2 down. 1 more to go. Heading over to Valley High now. Thank you, Portside Pier and Embarcadero. It was delicious. Let's go for another ride.
Oh dear.
My spot. You think they want to be members? Alright, final spot. Valley High. Alright, hon, let's go. Nice. Hey everybody, thanks for accompanying us on the Tour de San Diego.
Yeah.
Taste de San Diego. We had some good food and we checked out some cool spots. There's downtown. Thanks a lot, I appreciate it. Take it easy.
Bye guys.
Well, Dan, I can't thank you enough for our behind-the-scenes look at America's finest city. And members, remember to tune in every Wednesday at 7 o'clock Eastern Time for our Freedom Social Watch Party Wednesday.